Hello, I'm Jorge, and I'm going to quickly walk you through this narrative design project called Mythos Dawn of Legends, which is a turn based strategy game concept that I developed through 13 weeks while mentored by industry experts following AAA methods, incorporating feedback, and achieving this portfolio that it certifies this narrative design work and all the following steps that you'll see below. So let's talk about the premise. What if I told you that the Atlantis existed? Unicorns and dragons once roamed free, and all the myths, stories, and mythologies were once real. But a secret organization erased them from history for the sake of the status quo. In Mythos, you play as Dio, a member of this secret organization deployed to erase King Arthur and his myths from existence. This mission to eliminate King Arthur will test Dio's resolve and morals, which will inevitably lead him to the questioning of his loyalty by the Grand Master of the Order. In a branching dialogue which can be found in this section, among other branching and linear dialogues, or you can play it directly in the Arcwake prototype in the following link. I will invite you to focus your attention on this part, as here you can see the design of the characters, how they are fully fleshed out through their profiles, barks, weapons, and attacks. It was very important to create characters with unique personalities that can form dynamic interactions. Merlin, for example, while he's an antagonist in this game, is not evil, which makes you wonder, is the order who Dio serves really just? At least Dio will eventually question that. I was also involved in the creation of a quick intro sequence that also serves as a marketing piece that I scripted and storyboarded. It is important to consider as a narrative designer the personalities of the characters when choosing who will give them voice, which is why I was also involved in the voiceover documentation, including actor casting, localization, and Spanish transcription. For the world building, I designed the base of operations of the Secret Order, considering key buildings that will be useful for the player and are relevant for key mechanics such as the History Forgery Laboratory. I also fleshed out set buildings, including designing the coat of arms of the Order, as well as designing the cartography based on research of real locations that are relevant to the Arthurian myth and key locations for events to happen in terms of gameplay and story. And lastly, I was highly invested in the creation of the world lore and concept of the game. For that, I researched several media, including games, movies, music, and comics. It was important to find the right balance to make believe the idea of a secret order that was responsible of eliminating everything magical and extraordinary of the world. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough and feel free to reach out.